Hi, and welcome to Mike and Mark in the Morning. My name is Mike. I'm a Cowboys fan. My twin brother Mark, he is a Redskins fan. I think the season's officially over. That's why I have a bag on my head.
5-6 with a losing record in first place. Yay! It's not over. Take it off. Take it off. You're not officially eliminated. I looked.
Not out of it. There's still
hope that we all lose and you win.
It's over. Thursday night, Green Bay at Detroit.
It's a tough game. Tough game. I don't want to go against the Packers, but I'm going with Detroit. They won 3 in a row.
You know,
I can't go against them.
I agree with you.
I think they're playing better ball.
Yeah, they're playing much better, and Green Bay is
missing Jordy Nelson, like I said before.
He's a big piece of the puzzle, but I think Detroit. San Fran at Chicago.
I'm going with Chicago. I think they're hot right now. They've won 3 out of 4, and they need to win. So.
And San Francisco is
rebuilding.
Yeah, we've been saying that for weeks. Baltimore at Miami.
And Baltimore got me last week with Schaubhead.
Matt Schaub, yep.
Miami is struggling too offensively. They are just. And Baltimore, I almost want to go to the Dolphins too, but I'm going Baltimore.
Going Baltimore.
I don't think the Dolphins are playing well.
I went to the Jets game with my son Lucas against Miami. Miami's offense is just
horrible.
Jets defense is good, but Miami's offense is terrible. Definitely going Baltimore. 1 o'clock, the Jets at the Giants. The battle for New Jersey.
The Giants. Oh, man. Tough. This is one of the toughest games of the week, too, because...
Yeah, this is a tough game to pick.
I'm going to go... I don't know. I'm going to go with the Giants. I think the Giants are going to win this game, even though I wanted the Jets.
J-E-T-S.
I think the Giants need to win.
I'm going with the Jets. Yep. They're my second team. I adopted them now that I think the Cowboys are out of it. So maybe me and Lucas can ride it all the way to Super Bowl. Jacksonville at Tennessee.
Another trap game, too.
Tricky game.
Jacksonville lost last week at home to San Diego. I've been going with Tennessee. I'm going with Jacksonville. I'm going with Bartle's head. That's a tough game.
I'm going to go Tennessee in that game. Seattle at Minnesota.
Test for Minnesota, but I like Minnesota at home. I think they're overall better team. Seattle's tough, but not playing like they have been.
Seattle's an enigma this year. What team's going to show up?
It's up and down.
Boy, I want to pick Minnesota, but something tells me Seattle's going to win this game. They're going to
upset. They know why they need to win to stay in the playoffs. Yep. That's
why. Houston at Buffalo. Gerard,
Kansas
City. I told you KC was a tough game.
5 in a row, Gerardo. They've won, and I went with you. I'm never going again. I'm going with Houston with that defense. That defense is phenomenal. I'm going with Houston.
I would agree with you. I'm going with Houston.
Houston.
Yep. And Gerard will be happy because we both played against Buffalo.
So you might have a chance, Gerardo.
Arizona at St. Louis.
It's a tougher game than you think.
Because it's home for St. Louis.
Still going with Zona on the right. I think Zona's got a little too much for him.
Yep.
Too many receivers running around.
Atlanta at Tampa Bay.
Atlanta's faltering.
Slumping. They're falling apart.
They can't score.
Yep. They were blowing it up at the beginning.
Julio Jones has both weeks over 100 yards receiving, and they still can't score. They had scored 6 points that one game or whatever. It was crazy.
Tampa Bay's favored by a point.
Yeah, they got a decent team. I'm telling you, they're going to
go. I agree with you. We're going to go Tampa Bay. Cincinnati at Cleveland. Lock of the week.
Pick of the week. Bet everything you have in the house.
Bet the house.
Cincinnati in a massacre.
Yeah. Even though it's at Cleveland.
You got a new quarterback. The other one's knocked out. He's over, so.
Crush him. Kansas City at Oakland to start the 4 o'clock games.
Going Oakland just because Kansas City, you're losing. You're different on the road. You've won 5 in a row. Oakland wins.
You know what? I picked Oakland last week. I'm picking Kansas City this week. I think Kansas City rides the momentum. They're going to win it. Denver at San Diego. And we both picked Denver.
That's right.
Brock Osweiler.
Be tougher game for him because San Diego's at home, but San Diego has no defense. They're like 29th in the NFL. Going with Broncos.
Yeah.
I like him too. You know what? And they shouldn't put Manning back in. And this kid wins again. And they're stupid because you got to go who's hot in the NFL. It's a short season. You got somebody who wins 3 in a row, you keep playing until he loses 1. Very simple.
Absolutely. You keep playing them. And what's the worst case scenario?
And here's
Peyton Manning's a backup.
And
What a predicament.
Here's the thing. 2 weeks in a row, the Denver has scored offensively more than their defense. With Manning behind the controls, they've never done that all year. So what does that say? Better offensive system with the new quarterback.
He can do more things because he's more mobile. He's younger. He's young. Yep.
And he's your future, so you might as well use him.
Absolutely. Carolina at New Orleans. The only undefeated team left.
I know. And you know what? Normally I would say New Orleans is going to win. They're home. They have no defense whatsoever.
Nope.
Go on Carolina. You saw what Texas did to them last week. Tell them the 10 points, I think. I mean, the Saints scoring 10 points, what? You know?
I go Carolina, too. I think, even though the Cowboys they beat the hell out of the Cowboys. They beat them up. Yeah, they made them look bad. And I think they'll do the same thing to the Saints. Carolina's got a really, really tough defense and a good offense.
They lead the league in creating turnovers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's enough said. 32 turnovers, I think they've created. That's incredible.
Here's another interesting game, or it could be absolute blowout massacre. Philly at New England.
Oh, that's another. Forget it. Tom Brady is extremely mad he lost. Number one, not good for Philly.
Yeah. It's not good for the Eagles.
Not good. Massacre, 56-10. Chris, I'm sorry, it's over.
Oh
yeah, we need you to lose too.
But you know what? I could really see Philly playing up in this game.
And she got somebody besides Sanchez playing. Forget about it.
Yeah, you're right. New England, they're favored by like 9.5 points.
You know what?
Would you bet the house on that one too?
You're gonna win by at least 14. I would bet. Wow. I might bet this week.
Wow. 8:30 game. Colts at Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh just lost a tough. And Hasselbeck is 5-0 with the Colts this year. And I didn't know he was starting last week. Oh man, Colts at Pittsburgh.
So who's
I gotta go
center this week? Is it Hasselbeck again?
No,
or Luck.
No, Luck right now. As of right now, he's questionable. So
why wouldn't you keep playing Hasselbeck?
I don't understand. They're saying he's 40-some years old. Who cares? He's 5-0. Obviously, the experience. I don't want to go against the Colts. But Pittsburgh's tough.
But it's at Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh lost, and they lost the heartbreak.
What about Big Ben? He got a concussion. Is he playing? He's got to go through the protocol, right?
Yeah, he's probable. I think he's going to play though. It wasn't too much.
I'm gonna pick the Colts in this game.
All right, that's it. I'm saying a lot of tough games this week. I don't want to go against the Colts, but it's hard to win in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it is. But something tells me they're going to squeak it out. Dallas at Washington Monday night.
Gotta go with my Redskins. We're undefeated at home. That's the only reason. If that was reversed, which will be in a couple weeks, we might lose because we haven't won one game on the road. That's not good.
Matt Castle is our quarterback again. No more Romo.
Yeah.
Which I said weeks ago. Fans of the show will remember. I said don't even play him. Let him sit out and come back next year. And now his shoulder's going to be weak forever. Boy.
You can throw out the win records too because it's the NFC.
It's a division game. I'll pick Washington. I think Washington wins because they're at home.
5-0.
Yep. Cousins.
Last week you went. First time we haven't had wins in 2 weeks. I've had ties all 3 weeks. I went 8-8 last week. You went what? You got 3 losses, right?
Yeah, 13-3.
Yeah, 13-3. And
right.
I went 8-8. The old solid no win, no lose.
Well, here's my question for you.
And now it's time for On the Mark. On your mark. Get set. Mark!
Is Carolina the worst undefeated team ever, as people are saying?
No, I don't agree with that. In the beginning I would say they're not for real, but they got a great offense. They have a great defense. They have a great kicker. That doesn't matter. Redskins had him. What do you know? It's Graham Gano when he misses one field goal kick and we get rid of him.
Yeah, right. Well, because when he was with the Redskins, he was Graham. No,
he was all right, but
he was
just missed that one kick and they got rid of him. They got mad, a 59-yarder. Come on.
Will Tom Brady get his revenge? You think this week against the Eagles, it's going to be all-out bloodbath?
Yeah. Even though they're a little injured too, but just they're a different team at home. I think they blow them out of the water, and they're mad they lost. So
we're up to week 13 right now. What's your biggest surprise of the whole NFL season?
Carolina undefeated.
Yeah,
I never would have pictured at the beginning of the year. I never would have pictured that they were undefeated. But watching them, they are a good team. They just create turnovers, and Cam is having his best year ever.
He's not making any mistakes.
Nope. And he's playing smart. He's running when he has to, and he throws when he has to.
Yeah.
And plus, Carolina is the only team that does what? run the ball more than anybody. They're 1980s old school. You got to
Run
respect
it.
that.
You
They
gotta
run the
run it,
ball
yeah.
twice as much as they throw the ball.
Yeah.
And they got Stewart and the other freak. They're incredible. I mean, they got old school running backs. You know? I
Yeah,
mean,
no, I agree with you. You got to run the ball to establish a pass, and it just makes the game easier when you can run.
Cam doesn't have to throw. He doesn't get hurt. There you go. He just hands
True.
the ball off.
Well, everybody, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Mine would have been better with a win for the Cowboys. A little indigestion, but other than that, it was great. Thanks for watching. See you next week.